And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is your boy Flyland Guy. Welcome back and welcome aboard. Today we are back in Hotsprit and we are going to be making our way over to the capital of South Africa, which is kind of really surprising because I did not know that this is the capital. I always thought it was Johannesburg for some reason. But it's called Bloemfontein, so I'm actually surprised about that. So we'll learn more about that when we get up in the air. But right now we are started up and ready to go. Weather en route should be good for the most part. Conditions in Bloemfontein are currently VFR. Great visibility, scattered clouds, temperature 18 degrees C. Winds are 11 knots, a little bit of winds, but nothing too crazy to worry about there. We are going to be cruising today at 38,000 feet with flight time of 1 hour and 24 minutes. We are full to the gills with cargo and fuel, so it's going to be interesting. The actual airport elevation in Bloemfontein is really high. Like it's probably like I don't know, probably 3,000 feet or something like that. So that's going to be interesting as well. But in the meantime, I contacted ATC to tell them I was ready to start, and we got takeoff clearance right away, which is awesome, I guess, because we're right next to the runway. So we're going to cruise to runway 18, taxi to runway 18, and when I come back, we'll be getting ready for takeoff. So I'll be back shortly, and I'll see you guys then. Alright folks, and here we are lined up at runway 18. We are pretty much ready to go. Trim has been set. Heading is already set. We've put in our altitude. Actually, so I finished doing that. We were given 8,000 feet initially on Climbout. So 8,000 feet is set. Heading is set. Heading is set. Flaps set to 1 for takeoff. Engine instruments are all looking good. Altimeter has also been set as well. Just adjusting it one more time just to make sure. We are pretty much ready to go, folks. Alright, as I said, we are extremely heavy, so 106 is going to be our rotation speed for today. So we're going to go ahead and set our takeoff thrust, and then we are out of here, folks. Takeoff thrust set, engine stabilized, and brakes off. Airspeed is alive. As I said, we are looking for 106. Just going to add a little bit of forward pressure right now as we get up to speed. Because we are heavy and we're a little higher up, it's going to take a little longer to get there. Not too much longer. 100 knots and rotate. Just enjoying the view on departure, folks. There's a lot of cloud in the area. Nothing crazy, but it is obscuring things just a little bit. But we should go ahead and do our after takeoff checklist. just to make sure everything is peachy. And just gonna check our checklist here off screen. So, at takeoff checklist, thrust levers are in continuous climb, flaps retracted, landing gear is up, yaw damper is on, ice protection is required, pressurization is looking good. After takeoff checklist complete.
Clear direct unpacks. Resume own navigation.
Clear direct unpacks, resume own navigation, November 8, 982. So as I mentioned, today we are going to be heading to Bloemfontein, South Africa. So Bloemfontein, often affectionately called Bloem, is one of South Africa's most unique cities. It's not just a cultural and judicial hub, but also a place that surprises people with its calm beauty and deep sense of history. For starters, it's one of the country's 3 capital cities, specifically the judicial capital, where South Africa's highest courts sit. So even though it might not have the same international buzz as Cape Town or Johannesburg, it plays a huge role in the country's legal and political life. The name Bloemfontein means fountain of flowers, and it really lives up to that, especially in the spring. The city is known as the City of Roses thanks to the thousands of rosebuds and bushes planted all over town. An annual rose festival that celebrates them in full bloom. Gives the place a surprising softness, especially considering it's located on the edge of the Highveld Plateau, where the landscape can feel quite rugged and dry. So one of the fascinating things about Bloemfontein is how it blends old and new. On one hand, you've got striking 19th century sandstone buildings like the 4th Raadsaal, the Old Presidency, which hint at its role during the days of the old Orange Free State Republic. On the other hand, it's home to a vibrant student population largely thanks to the University of the Free State, bringing energy, art, and music into the mix. It's also the birthplace of J.R.R. Tolkien, the author of The Lord of the Rings. He was born there in 1892 before his family moved to England, and though he didn't live in Bloemfontein for long, the connection still brings a smile to the faces of local fans and fantasy lovers. Climate-wise, Bloemfontein is all about contrast. Summers are hot, often topping 30 degrees C, almost 90 degrees Fahrenheit, with big dramatic thunderstorms in the afternoons, while winters are sunny and crisp, with temperatures dropping to freezing at night, or warming up during the day. It's a dry place overall, which adds to its golden, sun-soaked vibe most of the year. If you're into wildlife, one of the coolest places to visit is the Franklin Game Reserve, which is actually right in the middle of the city on Naval Hill. That's something pretty rare, an urban game reserve where you might spot giraffes and antelope roaming, all with the city's skyline in the background. While you're there, there's also a giant statue of Nelson Mandela, gazing peacefully over the city. There's also a strong military presence in Bloemfontein. The Anglo-Boer War Museum and the nearby Women's Memorial offer a powerful and moving window into South Africa's colonial past, especially the suffering of civilians during that time. It's a reminder that even this calm-looking city has seen its share of drama. What's perhaps most endearing about Bloemfontein is its atmosphere. It's laid back, proud of its heritage, and full of small, meaningful details. The way locals greet each other, the family-run shops that have been around for decades, the sunsets that stretch across the wide skies. It's not flashy, but it's deeply grounded. And once you've been, it stays with you. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. We are starting our descent into Bloemfontein, and we're going to be doing the RNAV Runway 02 approach. So if we bring up Navigraph charts really quick, as you can see, here we are. We should be heading to this IBMAD waypoint. If you look at the elevation for the airport, it's extremely high. Airport elevation is where is it? trying to find it. It's probably right in front of my face, and I'm missing it. Let's look maybe one of these guys. Dang it. Well, let's put it this way. The runway is at 4,400 feet. So it is extremely high, folks. So that maybe affect our approach or our landing. We shall see. But yeah, we're going to be heading towards this IPMAD waypoint. And then we're just going to be making that U approach towards runway 09. And if you look at the taxi map, sorry, 02. And look at the taxi map, the terminal is going to be off to our right. So we'll probably come down further and then maybe get off at Beta or maybe on runway 12 and come back. Sometimes I've noticed in Flight Simulator when we're doing these RNAV approaches, we have to keep an eye on the glide path because it tends to bring us in like before the runway. So if you just kind of let it glide the plane all the way in, you'll end up basically smashing the plane into the ground. So it's looking clear, beautiful clear day here. So we'll just fly this in the rest of the way, autopilot and yaw dampers off. This is my aircraft. And all we need to do now is just follow the glide path indicator. I'm gonna reduce our speed a little bit as well, but tad high. 500 checked. We are approaching minimums now. A little high. Still a little high. But we're good for the most part. 3 whites, 1 red. There we go. 2 whites, 2 red. All right, folks. Let's cut our power and settle down on the runway.
Landing time logged. All right, folks, and here we are. This has been a beautiful flight, really smooth all the way over. And yeah, we are going to continue our tour. I'm not sure if we'll stay in South Africa or if we'll head somewhere else. We might try and go a little further south and a little further west in South Africa before we start heading back north again. But definitely this is great. So let's go ahead and let's get these engines off. Engine off time logged. The flight is finished. It has been monitored by On Air.
All right. And that is it, folks. Oh. Nicely on the line for the most part.
All right, folks, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video if you see fit. And I'll catch you on the next one. This is your boy Flying Guy saying stay safe and most importantly, stay fly. I'm out. Peace.
Fly island guy, we're soaring so high. With reggae beats we touch the sky.